As the crisp autumn air settles in and leaves paint the landscape in gold and crimson, many gardeners think the season is over. But what if I told you that October is one of the most rewarding times to be in the garden? It's the perfect month to keep your garden productive, setting the stage for abundance now and in the spring. This is the secret season for savvy gardeners. By planting now, you can enjoy a continuous supply of fresh, homegrown produce well into the colder months. Imagine harvesting crisp lettuce, spicy arugula, and sweet carrots for your meals. Beyond the harvest, fall planting is a crucial strategy for building healthier soil. It prevents winter erosion, suppresses weeds, and adds vital organic matter, so you'll start next spring with a garden that's richer and more alive than ever. The cooler temperatures and reduced pest pressure make it an ideal time for a whole new set of crops to thrive. So, what should you plant? In this guide, we'll break it all down, from powerhouse greens and root vegetables to essential alliums like garlic. We'll even explore cover crops to supercharge your soil. Let's get started. First on our October planting list are the cool weather champions, leafy greens. While summer heat causes plants like lettuce and spinach to bolt or go to seed prematurely, the cooler temperatures of fall provide the perfect environment for them to flourish. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and many lettuce varieties not only tolerate a light frost, they actually get better after one. This chill triggers the plants to produce more sugars, which act as a natural antifreeze to protect their cells. The happy side effect for us is a noticeably sweeter and more complex flavor. For a continuous harvest, try succession planting. Sow a new row of seeds every 2 weeks. Consider robust varieties like Bloomsdale spinach for its crinkly, flavorful leaves, or winter density lettuce, a compact romaine that holds up beautifully in the cold. Next up, let's talk about what's happening underground. It's the prime season for root crops. Carrots, beets, radishes, and turnips absolutely love the cool, moist soil of October. The ground is still warm enough for germination, but cool enough to prevent the heat stress that can lead to woody or bitter roots. For the straightest carrots, ensure your soil is loose and free of rocks and clumps. Amending your bed with compost is a great way to achieve this. As these crops grow, they naturally help aerate and loosen the soil structure. Some, like the daikon radish, are so effective at breaking up compacted soil that they're often used as a tool for natural tilling. Once harvested, these vegetables are fantastic keepers, providing nourishment well into the winter months. Third, we have the alliums, garlic and onions. This is a planting of patience and reward. Planting garlic cloves now is the key to a bountiful harvest of large, flavorful bulbs next summer. They require a period of cold dormancy, a process called vernalization, to trigger the bulb to divide and form individual cloves. When planting, choose a sunny spot with well-drained soil. Separate a healthy head into individual cloves, leaving the paper skin on. Plant each clove about 2 to 3 inches deep, with the pointy tip facing up. Space them about 6 inches apart to give them plenty of room to grow. After planting, cover the bed with a thick layer of mulch, like straw or shredded leaves. This insulates the soil, protects the cloves from the harshest winter cold, and suppresses weeds come spring. Fourth, and this is the secret that separates good gardeners from great ones: cover crops. Instead of leaving your garden beds bare over winter, sowing a cover crop is one of the best things you can do for your soil's long-term health. Plants like crimson clover, hairy vetch, winter rye, and Austrian winter peas act as a living mulch. Their roots hold the soil, preventing valuable topsoil from eroding away in winter storms. Legumes like clover and vetch have a special ability to pull nitrogen from the atmosphere and store it in their roots, providing free fertilizer for your next crop. In the spring, you simply cut the crop down before it sets seed and either turn it into the soil or leave it on top as a nutrient-rich mulch. It's a powerful, low-effort way to build organic matter and improve soil fertility year after year. And finally, number 5, don't forget the herbs. While the basil and dill of summer have faded, many hardy herbs thrive in the autumn chill. Cilantro, which bolts in the heat, grows lush and flavorful in cool weather. Parsley and chives will continue to produce well into the first hard frosts. Perennial herbs like rosemary, thyme, and sage also benefit from the cool season to strengthen their root systems. You can give them extra protection by planting them in a sheltered location or using a cloche or cold frame. Having these fresh flavors right outside your door for holiday cooking is a simple luxury that makes the fall garden truly special. For those of you gardening in milder climates, roughly USDA zones 7 and up, the end of the season is an exciting opportunity. You can push your luck with exceptionally hardy crops like peas or broad beans. The goal isn't a fall harvest, but something more rewarding. With a little protection, they'll sprout now, establish strong root systems over the winter, and then explode with growth at the first sign of spring. Imagine picking fresh peas weeks before anyone else has even planted their seeds. It's the ultimate gardening head start, a gift you give to your future self. But achieving this requires strategy, and the absolute key is timing. This is where your garden planner becomes your most valuable tool. Success in fall planting is a race against your first average frost date. You need to plant early enough so seeds have time to germinate and young plants can establish before a hard frost halts their growth. Your seed packets hold the first clue, the days to maturity. Your mission is to find your area's first average frost date, easily found online through an agricultural almanac or your local extension service, and count backwards from there. This simple calculation is the secret to a successful fall planting. Once your timing is set, the next step is protection. Think of it as tucking your garden in for the winter. A thick, 4 to 6 inch layer of organic mulch, like straw or shredded leaves, is your first line of defense. It insulates the soil, regulating temperature and protecting roots from damaging freeze-thaw cycles. For more tender crops, use row covers. These fabric blankets create a cozy microclimate, trapping warmth and shielding plants from frost. Draping them over simple hoops to create a low tunnel is even better, as it prevents the fabric from weighing down your plants and provides a greater buffer against the cold. This extends your harvest window and ensures your overwintering crops survive to thrive in the spring. By choosing the right crops, October becomes a month of opportunity, not decline. You're not just growing food, you're building soil, storing nutrients, and preparing for next season. So don't pack away your tools yet. Plant in October and let your garden work year-round. Subscribe to Soil Story for more soil wisdom and practical gardening hacks.